Well, we're here. The final episode of Spooktober. And what a wild ride it has been indeed. And I guess we should go full circle and finish off this show with a campy 80s slasher classic, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Let's begin. Arguably the most iconic horror franchise of all time, we follow a group of teenagers that are being stalked by the infamous Freddy Krueger, a supernatural serial killer who stalks his victims in their nightmares. What a fantastic idea. An evil entity that has no rhyme or reason, that stalks you in your dreams and can physically hurt you while hindering your ability to sleep. And the worst part about it is, what do? Do you lose your mind because you can't go to sleep? Or do you get horribly mutilated? There wouldn't be a Nightmare on Elm Street film without, of course, Freddy Krueger himself, portrayed by the charismatic Robert Englund. At the time, Freddy was the complete antithesis of what a slasher villain was. Instead of wearing a mask, he would wear a fedora. Instead of being a boring stunt double that doesn't say a word, Freddy constantly taunts his victims and spits out one-liners. He even wears a colored sweater juxtaposed to someone like Jason or Michael Myers that wear all black. But what really solidified the impact Freddy Krueger had was, of course, Robert Englund's fantastic portrayal. He just killed this character. He is as hauntingly charming as he is threatening. I honestly think that if it weren't for this performance, I would seriously doubt if Freddy Krueger would be as beloved and feared as he is today. And another great thing that adds to the film's strength is its focus on dreams and the supernatural. It clearly gave the filmmakers the freedom to experiment and create really cool sequences and kills. And the fact that all these sequences were pulled off practically makes it even more impressive. I will always respect and appreciate when films do their special effects practically. And it also gives the film a sense of authenticity, which a lot of movies nowadays I feel lack. Okay. In summation, A Nightmare on Elm Street is a very entertaining movie. It's in the same vein as something like The Evil Dead, where you simply need to turn off your brain for a second and just have fun. Sure, the acting is a little bit corny and wooden, and maybe it hasn't aged as well and it isn't as scary as it was back in its heyday, but does that really matter? Not to mention the impact this franchise has left a mark on the horror movie genre forever, and it's hard to imagine horror without it. Until next time, guys, have a happy Halloween. Okay, looks good. I'm gonna export this bad boy. It's done.